Welcome to this short tutorial. Today we're going to do something about how to send and receive emails using your official email. So say for example you work with SimbaHost.io, which is a WordPress managed web hosting company. We do have shared hosting, which means basically you share a server with other people. There are different packages here, but then we specialize in managed WordPress. And so when you buy one of these packages, we take care of updating your website, your plugins, making sure it's up 100% of the time if that is possible. And then, of course, we have a web development business where we develop websites for businesses. Beyond that, after the project, we give you recommendations on what you can do to grow your business. And so this is about Simba Host. So right now, moving forward, if you had a website like Simba Site, say this is your website, and my name is Chris Hutton, and so let's say I work for this company and I have an email at Simba Sites that says Chris Hutton at simbasites.com, and I want to be able to send and receive emails using this official domain. There are solutions for that. There's very easy ways to do that, which is to go to, for example, a service provider or an application like G Suite. All you got to do is pay $6 a month, and when you subscribe and you put in your details, you get access to all these beautiful apps that are here. Keep, Slides, Documents, Drive, and all that. I'm sure you do know that these they have free tiers of this. They have free versions of this, but within Gmail, you will not be able to use your official domain name as an email. But once you sign up to this, you'd be able to do that. It takes care of all the back end. Until recently, I was using a $12 tier myself for my business. But then I decided to look into it as more clients and more clients try to find out how they could save money on doing this. It's a long route, but bottom line is you're going to be able to do this without having to pay all that money on a monthly basis. $12, for a month by 10 months, that's already $120. So here we go. Now, you would need to go into the back end of your website and set up the email that you want to use. And in this situation, we want to set up an email for Chris Hutton at simbasites.com. For the sake of speed, we have already done that on the back end of Simba Host, which is where we are hosting this website. All right. So the good thing about the Simba Host platform is that all these things that you ideally would see in the very technical situation and the code and everything has been brought forward. This is an extended cPanel. And so with one click, you're inside your cPanel. You can go to your WordPress installations and all the technical things that you need to do are right there in your account. So we're in the accounts of Simba Sites. Now, on the left-hand side, you're going to be able to see shortcuts, right? It's the same, icons that are here. There are shortcuts here for the purposes of this tutorial. We're going to use the email shortcut, and this has been done already for the purposes of moving forward. And so I'm just showing you, if you want to do this, you can reach out to us. We'll show you how to do it. But we have set up an email for Chris here, and it says Chris Hutton at simbasites.com. He's already got a password and everything set. And so we have that password saved in the document down here. If you're going to do this, you probably would have received your official email and password from your IT team or from your developer, whoever is doing this for you. And so we have that ready. It pays to have that ready on the side before you start this process. Okay, so everything I've said right now is in the form of just giving you the background. So now let's delve into the actual process of setting this up. You want to be able to go into your email and send emails inside your Gmail as your official email that has been assigned to you. And so for these purposes, when we go into our Gmail, the first thing we're going to do is go into the corner. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you are in inbox, you're in the start, or wherever you are within your Gmail, there's an option here that allows you to go into the settings. When you click on this, the first thing you see is that option to customize the way and feel of your inbox. That's not what we're looking for. These are basic configurations that will allow you to change maybe background color of your email and all that. We are looking for this. We're looking for all settings. When you get into all settings, there's a couple of options here. We have the general, we have labels, we have inbox, we have accounts and import. You have the filtering, allows you to block emails and do all sort of things in here, and of course forwarding and POP. Everything that is here is important, but what we're interested in today is accounts and import. All right, so just so we can do this again, you just go to settings and then you select all settings and it brings you in here. Once you get in here, you want to scroll down and look for send mail as. This is the only thing we're interested in here. Remember, we talked about sending email as your person, which, for me, my name is Chris Hatton. All right, so this is my personal email. And I work for a company, provide support for them. The name of the company is Copac. So here I have set up a support email that I send to them. But that doesn't stop me from adding another alias so I can send emails to people using my official email. In this situation, I want to be able to set my Simba Sites official email to send emails from inside my Gmail. So I'm going to add an email address. And of course, once you click that, it's going to give you a pop-up. Now, this pop-up basically is the configuration part of this whole conversation that allows you to put in the details that you want Gmail to use when it sends and receives emails on your part. So here, I want to maintain my name as Chris Houghton. You can change this. So you can decide to make this, support at simbasites.com. I mean, if I typed it right. Or else you can just decide to keep your name at the top, because this is what people are going to see when you send them an email. Now, remember, they will see the email too, the official email that you're going to send. So you don't have to have the email in the top and then the bottom field. You can just keep your name on the top and then have the official email that you want to use. All right. In our situation, the email is going to be Chris Hutton at simbasites.com. This is the official email that we have been given by the company. Let's say I work for Simba Sites. Okay, they've given me an email. They say Chris Hutton at simbasites.com. Most people will connect this to other web applications, or maybe to their phone using IMAP and everything. If you want to use Gmail to send these emails, this is the route to do that. Okay, so we're here in the process, and back to where we're filling the information. You keep your name at the top and you put in the official email that you have been given. Please put in the full email, because you need Gmail and the server to recognize what you're trying to do. Okay, it says treat this as an alias, just like we mentioned. You're just telling Gmail, hey, I want to be able to send emails as myself, that is Chris Hutton, but I want to be able to send it to people using my official email. And so we're going to click on the next step. In this next step, you can see what is called the STMP. Simply put, it's just a simple mail transport protocol. It tells the server, hey, Chris is sending an email from his personal. He wants you to send it to the client using his official, email. And they communicate. All this is done in the backend. You don't have to worry about that. So what you need to do is to make sure that your username, which is Chris Hutton, and your server, which is already pre-populated, are all here. You don't have to touch this. You can leave this as it is, or else sometimes I tell people you can still do the full email. You just want to be sure that the server is getting good authentication. So we're going to do simbasites.com. So we put a full email here, Chris Hutton at simbasites.com. And then we're going to go and copy the password, which was given to us by the IT department or the web developer that did this for you, and put it in here. When you're copying this, I want to make sure that you don't copy any extra spaces or characters apart from the password. This is important. It's only about 10 characters in here. You can type them in manually, Or if you want to do this by copying and pasting, then please make sure you're copying the exact number of characters that are there. So let's copy this and paste it into the field. And when we are pasting it, we want to paste it as plain text. I want to repeat that. Paste it as plain text because it helps to make sure that the field is recognizing only the letters and the characters that are in there. There's a suggestion here that says secure connection using TLC, and then there's secure connection using SSL. Now, this can get a bit confusing. Gmail is recommending us using this right now, the TLS. They say we should use it, so we're going to try it. The reason why I'm saying we should try this is because if it doesn't work, you have an option to connect via a secure server. Okay, and so we're going to leave this as it is. What we have done is we kept the server in there, we just added our full email, and then we added the password that we provided. So I'll just repeat this again just in case you missed it. So this we didn't touch. It's our server. It's already pre-populated. This is the official email that we were giving, and then we've put the official password that we were giving. Now, the only thing we're going to change here is the port. We're going to change this to 465. For some reason, during my test, if you change it to 465, it does work. We're hoping that it will work this time. So we're going to click on Add Account. And boom, it tells you that you have connected your email to your official email that has been given to you, this chris@symposites.com, and that they have sent you a confirmation email to that email. So of course, Google wants to be sure that you are giving it authority to be able to send and receive emails on its part, right? So you have to go into your email and either click on the link that they have sent to you in that email, or you can come and enter the verification code here and then click on verify. This is the final stage that tells Gmail that your personal email is now authorized to send emails on your behalf using your official email that has been given to you by your company or from your personal website. If you're a small business owner, this is how you do it. And so we're going to we're going to minimize this and go into our email and see if we can see that email from Google, and voila, it's sitting in here. So confirmation code is here. We can decide to copy this confirmation code, all right, and go back to that dialog box and paste it in here and click on verify, or we can decide to click on this link. Either ways, all Google is asking you is they want you to be able to confirm that you've actually connected your personal email to an official email. You can use any one of them. I'm going to use this for the purposes of continuity and say verify. And it goes away. Basically, what this is that you have connected your personal email to your website, and now you'd be able to send emails as whatever your official title is, president, and here you can see I had previous emails already. This is what we just added. chris.hutton@symposites.com. And when I want to send an email, I go to compose. I would recommend that before you do this, you actually refresh your Gmail, kind of like reload it just to make sure the system recognizes that you have made changes. Okay. And if you click on compose, up here, see my name beautifully, Chris Hutton and Gmail, and I click, and then there's a drop down that gives me the option to send emails as chris.hutton@symposites.com, which is beautiful because now when I send emails to people, they're going to see my official email from my company. And this is all happening from my personal email address from Gmail. So now I don't have to pay on the monthly basis $6 or $12 or $25. I don't need an enterprise plan. All I have to do is when I'm going to send an email, I do the drop down, select the company that I want to send from, put in my recipients, and the subject and the body of my email, and click send. And that's it. They're going to get an email as chris@symposites.com. So this is what we set out to do. We set out to create um, an email at the back end, which, as I showed you, has been created. We didn't do that in this tutorial, but if you want to you want to learn how to do that, we'll be able to do another video to teach you how to do that. But this is basically done at the back of your hosting. And once you do that, you set up the forwarding that goes straight to your personal email. So when an email comes here, it's forwarded to your personal email. In this situation, that has been taken care of. So this email, chrisharting@symbolize.com, is forwarding to my personal email. But the purpose of this tutorial was to go into my email and set up so that I will be able to send emails from this account as my official email address. And so if you have any questions, please put it into the chat box or the comment section, and we will try to answer them. All right. Thank you. Stay tuned for more tutorials like this. And please go to simbahost.io or go to our YouTube channel and follow us as we grow more of these videos.